Hey everybody, Straydog Billy here doing song number 669 in 669 days in a row. Try to do one song every day on August 7th of 2020. And we're going to keep on doing one song a day until homeless dogs and cats are no longer killed because they are homeless. Please check out the website, straydog.org. That's where I got my nickname, Straydog Billy, short for Straydog Bill Arnold. And we'll talk more about Straydog in just a minute after today's song. This one's from Procol Harum, 1967, I believe. The big hit back then was called, it is called, Whiter Shade of Pale. Here we go. We skipped a light fandango, turned cartwheels across the floor. I was feeling kind of seasick, but the crowd called out for more. The room was humming harder as the ceiling flew away. When we called out for another drink, the waiter brought a tray. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. Said there is no reason, and the truth is plain to see. I wandered through my playing cards, and I could not let her be. She was one of 16 vestal virgins who were leaving for the coast. And although my eyes were wide open, they might as well have been closed. And so it was that later, as the miller told his tale, face at first just ghostly turned a whiter shade of pale. Whiter Shade of Pale, Procol Harum, Straydog No-Kill Dog Shelter, my first wife, the late Pat Arnold, who tragically suffered a brain aneurysm on May 31st of 2003, and very sadly passed on the next day. Very tragic time for my family and for Straydog, because she was called Mama Pat by one of our contributors. We always write letters from a dog that he had, a couple of dogs actually, that he had adopted from us, and he always called Pat Mama Pat. Anyway, we started that shelter 9 years earlier, back in 1994, and we became a Texas nonprofit corporation in 1997 with the official name Straydog Incorporated, and that led to applying for and receiving from the IRS 501c3 tax-exempt status, making all donations, all contributions to the shelter tax deductible. We're still going strong today, still rescuing, rehabilitating when necessary. Lots of dogs come to us and don't need any rehabilitation. They just need spaying and neutering, which we take care of. And then we adopt them out. We've been doing this for all this time, and let me add that adoptions, that's one of the most important things of all 3,500 animal shelters across our country, because all the people who are in the shelter world want to adopt out and save the precious lives of as many of these precious animals as we can. In the year 2019, I have full figures, 3.2 million dogs and cats were adopted out in 2019. 1.6 million dogs, 1.6 million cats, just happened to be about an equal number. That's 4,400 dogs adopted out every day of the year 2019, 4,400 cats adopted out every day of the year. That's a tremendous accomplishment. All shelters, including Straydog, deserve our financial support to help them continue to save and give life to these precious animals. Now, there's a very dark side, very tragic side, very sad side to the overpopulation problem in the dog and cat world. And that is that we as a society are still using euthanasia, which is a humane way of killing, but it's still killing. We're using euthanasia to get rid of the extras, the ones who haven't been adopted. There are too many. We can't keep up. We are still euthanizing in this country 1,700 dogs, approximately, an average of 1,700 dogs and cats every single day to get rid of them because there's no room. The shelters are full, and we have to, it's just a tragedy that this is going on. We can't make a law against it until every single dog and cat who is born is guaranteed a decent life, at least the life of a shelter, at least that good of a life. And the life in the shelter, in the no-kill shelters, is pretty good. They get, well, anyway, they get proper care. So we got to at least do that before we make a law against using euthanasia for anything other than what it's supposed to be used for, which is terminally ill animals who may be suffering, fatally injured animals who may be suffering. That's what euthanasia is for. That's what we use it for, and Straydog, that's what all shelters use it for. If a dog has cancer and is suffering, or is fatally injured and is suffering, that's what euthanasia is for. It's not for anything else. Okay, now, all right, we got, yes, 1,700 per day now. 11 years ago, it was 7,000 dogs and cats were being euthanized every day. And 52 years ago, in 1970, 41,000 dogs and cats were euthanized every single day of the year 1970. 15 million total uses of euthanasia to get rid of the extras. Terrible, terrible tragedy. What do we have to do to stop this, to finally put an end to it. We got it down to 1,700 now, but we still can't keep up. They still procreate faster than we can keep up with adopting them out. So we gotta do something else. We gotta use something else. That is spay and neuter, conception control. Stop conception. Stop conception. Stop conception. And then they won't be born and we won't have this overpopulation problem. How simple this is. And there are a few people still who don't want to castrate male dogs because they think there's, I don't know why, but they don't want to. Okay, get them a vasectomy, okay? Vasectomy for dogs and cats that don't want to be castrated. That's fine. Let's all spay and neuter our pets, everybody, and this problem will end. We'll be back again tomorrow with another song from the Straydog Billy one-man band.